Hey everybody, Devout Nation here again with a video for you. Today I wanted to talk about how to talk to non-believers in a way that's not condescending or puts them down or upsets them or makes them angry, because a lot of people want to help convert their friends, their family, that because they want them to enter the kingdom of heaven with them. So I thought I'd touch on that a little bit. So I make a short video about it. I feel the best way to get your point and message across to people who are not believers is just simply to show them your character. And what I mean by this is, if you go up to somebody and say, "Hey, are you a Christian? Do you believe in Jesus?" And they say no, and you go, "Well, why not? Yeah, like, what, are you crazy? You should. You're going to go to hell." That's not a way to get somebody on board who's not even open to it yet. So I found the best way to get people to want to look into it more for themselves is just to show them your good character, to show them your love, to show them how much you care about others, and your moral code, I guess you could say. So, for example, where I live, there's always like homeless panhandlers on the corner, and I don't know their backstory. They always have signs, and uh, they could say that they're homeless or veterans, homeless, hungry, all these things, or they could be using it for illegal substances. I don't know, but I'm in a spot to where I can give them money and it can help them in some way. And one of the best interactions I saw with this is I was driving with my daughter, and I did that, and she's like, "Why did you give him money? He's just going to use it on bad stuff." And I said, "Well, we don't know that, and I'm in a spot to where I can help somebody out, possibly by giving them some money. It could put a warm meal in his stomach. It could do many things." And it kind of clicked in her head what the point was that I was trying to make to her. And I think actions like that, people just seeing you be a good person, seeing you love your neighbor, love your enemies, love yourself, love your family, love God and put God first, will open them up to at least being curious into looking into it for themselves. I feel that the abrasive, "you need to believe in Christianity, you need to believe in Christ, you need to believe in Jesus, or X, Y, and Z will happen to you," is not the way to get people to even be curious about faith in Jesus. So I kind of wanted to throw that out there. There's a lot of people that I see online, a lot of people I talk to in person, to where, like, how do you talk to people about it? And the best thing that has worked for me is, if somebody's curious about it, they will ask you. So they see my good character, they see how I changed my life recently when I converted to Christianity, and they're like, "Man, you seem so much more at peace. You seem so much more less stressed and all this stuff." And then I introduce it in little steps, and then when I start talking about it, they get more interested and they'll ask more questions, and then I answer questions. I never probe. You should never probe people in what their belief systems are. You can tell them if they're doing something bad, you can tell them, "Hey, I think that's wrong," but you don't have to bring up a religious aspect as to why it's wrong. I'm a firm believer that you should tell your friends and family what they are doing wrong if it's harmful to them or others. So I just kind of want to make a quick video about that, about how to talk to people who aren't of the faith, and give you kind of a steps to introduce it to them without being so abrasive. If you enjoyed this video, drop a follow, drop a comment. You can follow me on Twitch at Devout Nation twitch.tv/devoutnation. You can follow my YouTube, which is youtube.com/@devoutnation. I'm also on X, which is x.com/devoutnation. So show me some support. I'd really appreciate it. I enjoy talking to you all. As always, bless you, and I'll see you on the next one.